Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
Hello, and thank you so much for continuing to stick around. I am Weatherman Dustin Staples. Appreciate your company and making a time to spend part of your day with us here on the program. As always, we want to welcome our new viewers. We have noticed a slight increase on our Facebook page. We welcome you joining us on social media, and also our viewers elsewhere across Southside Virginia and watching on social media. Of course, we're now on many platforms. On YouTube, you can go back and watch a newscast. If you miss it, always go back there and rewatch the replay if you need to do so, if you cannot watch us live while you're home. We have seen a very nice spring-like day today, and unfortunately we're going to see the end of this come to a close because it's been more feeling like April and March, and it has spring-like temperatures, winter-like temperatures I'm trying to get to. So this entire winter so far is going down. It's one of the mildest thanks to that La Nina pattern that we have seen and witnessed several times already, the third consecutive winter in a row that we've had a La Nina pattern, basically meaning warmer and wetter conditions. Yes, in the midst of all that, that's supposed to mean we're supposed to see some type of winter precipitation, and the only thing we've seen is about 3.5 weeks ago now, we saw flurries. That's about it. There's been no accumulating snow. We're going down to the month of January with 0 inches of snow being recorded here in Southside of Virginia as of today. So we'll see how the month of February shapes up. Of course, Groundhog Day is Thursday, so our friend Punxsutawney Phil, will he not see his shadow? We'll see what happens up there. I know they're expecting some clouds, overcast skies in the morning, and it seems like every year, I don't care if it's cloudy or sunny, they always seem to say it's 6 more weeks of winter. Regardless, it is still 6 more weeks until spring arrives. Okay, enough talk about that. We have local forecast here. A mix of clouds and sun for us tonight. Well, our sunset's coming in there at 5:42 tonight. Our clouds will begin to increase overnight tonight, staying relatively warm for everybody. So this is not where we need to be for this time of year. And something I kind of said a few days ago off camera, I was talking to a viewer it was, and they were like, is this normal for winter? And I said, no, this is not where we need to be for winter. So if you're new around here in Southside Virginia or in Virginia, you're probably saying, what in the world is going on? Let's say you moved from Florida because it gets colder. Well, we got cold. We just need the snow. If you're a fan of the snow, no snow anytime soon, especially any accumulating big snowstorms for us. Tonight, our overnight lows are not where they need to be, but we're just going to roll with this because we've been saying that for the entire month of January, just about there. Temperatures in the mid-40s. We'll see clouds increasing, mild temperatures, and rain will be moving in overnight tonight, so that'll be that and coming in store for us. Tomorrow's ratings forecast for the city of Martinsville, Henry County are giving it a 3 because the fact that we're going to see some breaks in the clouds at times. We'll see rain throughout the day as well. Temperatures near 50 degrees, running seasonable. How about that? That's average, where we need to be, and our lows are not even near where they need to be. But, of course, a lot of you will all say, what does it mean? It's just 2 degrees away from freezing. Does that mean we're going to see snow? No, I don't foresee that happening anytime soon. Again, 60% chance of showers are moving back in. Our area-wide temperatures here for across the Commonwealth, or the South Side region, let's get that right, not across the Commonwealth, but elsewhere we're going to see rain across the state of Virginia. So if you're heading to Danville, Roanoke, Montgomery County, Floyd, Christiansburg, Halifax, wherever you're going, Lynchburg tomorrow, you're going to see rain wherever you go. Boonville coming in at 49, Sam Story Fair, 50 Rocky Mount, as well as in Martinsville and Woolwine, 51 in Stewart, 53 Ararat, 49 Ferrum, 50 degrees in Ridgeway, and coming in at 51 is Oak Level, closer to the Bassett Fork, Stanleytown, Phildale communities. Axton coming near 50. We have Horse Pasture, Spencer, staying towards Patrick County. Again, rain likely at times. We'll see, again, breaks throughout the day. So if you're trying to do anything out tomorrow, it's going to be one of those days where you're going to need the umbrella, the jacket, the poncho. Recess this week, teachers, keep it indoors because it's going to be too wet, and then it's going to get too cold for Friday to be doing anything outdoors. However, though, if you're trying to get some basketball practice in, this is the perfect weather to get this rolling around. Of course, we've been to several basketball games over the past couple of weeks here, about almost month here on your Neighborhood Network. We've been able to get a chance to go out to seeing about every team. Of course, we've also been to Patrick and Henry Community College's basketball games this past week. So again, if you had a chance to miss our sportscast, we've also uploaded those to YouTube. You can catch our YouTube channel there at BTW21. Subscribe to us, as we're still doing a little giveaway. As you know, the gas prices are starting to go back up again. So anyway, enough of that. Just letting you know that what we do and things of that nature. So students, if you're joining us in basketball practice, take advantage of it this week. Let them stay at the Y another hour, because they, of course, get your homework done, get that done first, and then make time for practices. Wednesday, a raw, cold, just miserable day. I had a family member told me over the weekend, they said, Dustin, the weather forecast is miserable. I said, I couldn't have said it better myself, because it was cold Sunday. That's what they were referring to as. So other than that, hey, get ready to it. We may see some breaks in the clouds late in the day on Wednesday, but don't expect to see any sun anytime soon. So again, here's where we're running into concerns. See these overnight lows, 35, 34, 32. Here's what's happening. The cold air is catching up with the precipitation too late, which is then causing us not to see any transfer over to precipitation. Our only best shot of any precipitation possible would be late tomorrow night, if anything, and then a possibility, if the cold air can catch up on time, this is what we've been, if the cold air can catch up with it, Thursday night, yes, we may see, don't get your hopes up, potential for maybe a few snow flurries. And this is the beginning February, Groundhog's Day Friday. It's going to be feeling cold, definitely feeling like February. More sun and clouds than anything, but breezy. We'll see a northwest breeze pick up from the northwest thanks to the series of fronts and these low pressure systems moving through. They're going to usher in some much colder air. My graphic has decided to disappear on me. That's supposed to be a clear sky at night. So we're going to see clear and cold conditions expected for Friday. Saturday is going to be really chilly at times, waking up in the teens and 20s for everybody. Wind chills will be lower teens and upper single digits. We'll see how that plays out. But again, a crystal cold, clear night in the making for Friday, low of 19. So, well, hello, February. It's going to treat us off pretty nicely, right? So we'll see what the groundhog says on Thursday up in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania. Kudos to those individuals for getting up that early. I will sometime, maybe in my distant future, go up a chance to go up there just to say, hey, I got to see a groundhog do my job for me, right? Anyway, so we have a little rivalry going there. Who's better? But again, studies and scientific evidence have shown that animals are also prone to help predict weather, especially when you see a flock of, not of birds, but a herd of cows come together. You know, they're kind of always out there munching on that grass, and they're always close to come together. Sometimes that means we're expecting weather, so maybe you're around a farm and you see a lot of your animals herding together or kind of spacing out, means that there's weather coming. So, hey, anyway, I'm not here to say that the animals are doing my job, but it's just kind of a farmer folklore say that goes about. So if you're like myself, of course, I get the almanac. I get it every year for Christmas. I love that thing, looking at it. A lot of good recipes and a lot of good tidbits in there. However, though, the almanac is a yearly climatological perspective of weather, and so it gives us a whole year's round of weather forecast. And sometimes it's right, sometimes it's hit or miss. You just got to get the right one. Anyway, rain showers likely for the rest of the week. Temperatures getting cold. Only possibility of seeing any snow, if any, we'll see later tomorrow night. Again, Thursday night they're coming in at 32. Don't get your hopes up, snow lovers, I'm sorry. But again, recess will be most likely indoors this week, as our temperatures are going to remain cold and wet, and we'll see sunny skies for the weekend. Do take care. We have a lot more programming coming up next.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.